Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this session we'll see one more activity related to data tables in Uipath Studio. So basically while performing add column activity, so whatever the columns we are specifying in the add column, that column will get appended to the previous columns. It means if I want to add one more column after grade, for example serial number, so it will get appended at the last and it will display after my grade column. So in this session I'm going to show you how to add the column in between the existing columns, or if you want to update the column which is already existing at other positions. So let's see how we are going to do that. So for that I'm going to use an activity called invoke method. Just go and search as invoke. So here in this I'm going to keep my roll number which is available in the first position to the second position to the first position. So as we have the column numbers presented in the form of 0, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to keep my roll number in the 0th position of my data table. So let's do it. So here my target object, here I'm going to mention one object, and here I have the variable called pt related to this particular data table. So let's update it here as dt dot columns. Here I'm going to mention whatever the activity I just want to move to this particular position, mention the column name. So here in my method I'm going to keep it as SetOrdinal. So this method will help us to move or perform the operations on the columns. So here in my properties I'm going to update the parameter. So here I'm going to perform the operation on data table 1, which is dt. So I'm going to keep that data table. Okay. So it is showing some error. Again. Sorry. So here we should not mention the data code table in the parameters. We need to provide the position. So here is of type integer. So as I want to push my roll number field into the 0th position, so I need to keep the position as 0 in my parameter field. So now the error is gone. Let's see what the output is. So now we can see the roll number is showing as the first column for the student name, marks and grade. So in my data table I have the columns like this: student name, roll number, marks and grade. So now the position is changed. So let's update it to some other SetOrdinal value. So for example I'm going to keep it as free. Check the output. So now we can see the output here shifted to the right side. So after the positions, so 0, 1, 2, 3, now the roll number is coming at the last. So I'm going to add one more column. So this time I'm going to keep serial number field in front of the student name. So for that, let's bring this add column activity, which is add data column. So I'm going to keep it before my invoke method. So here in this invoke method properties, I'm going to mention my field name as serial number, which is already declared in the variable field. So I'm going to use the same one. double quotes. So here in the data table field, I'm going to mention the data table, which is DT. So, and if you want to keep any restrictions like knowing the null values, default value, or unique value, so you can update it in the options. So I'm not going to update anything here in the options section. So now we should get the data column, which is serial number, at the last after roll number field. And if I perform any operation on this, suppose instead of roll number, I'm going to keep it as number, so which is I'm going to add while running this data table activity. So I just want to update this in the first. So for that, the parameters I'm going to keep it as 0. So now my serial number field will be displayed in the beginning of my data table. So let's check the output. Here we go. So we got the output as serial number, student name, roll number, marks, and grade. So here we are seeing the blank values as we have not updated any details in that field. So like this, we will use the invoke method to insert the columns in between, or if you want to change the position of the columns in the data table in Uipath Studio. I hope you like this video. So please do subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos on Uipath Studio. Thank you.